Hello, it's Anna from AgAuCu back with another video. I filmed this video in February of 2020, and yet I still have a majority of these supplies, at least in small quantities. I don't particularly want to talk about the supplies though, because I don't think it matters much at this point. I've put the sources on the video, and I'll put links in the description, but I wouldn't be surprised if most or all of these supplies are discontinued. What I want to talk about instead is the state of AgAuCu as of June 2025. Really, I just want to shout into the void for a while, and since only 50 to 100 of you see my long-form videos, I think this counts as the void. Say hi, void. Also, if you could hit the like button, that would be incredibly cool of you, void. If you've been paying any attention to small businesses recently, and by recently I mean since 2020, you'll know that we're struggling. Events this year have escalated that struggle into crisis, and AgAuCu is certainly not immune to this. I am at the point where I have decided that 2025 is the last year I'm throwing everything I have into AgAuCu. AgAuCu currently cannot sustain me, and with as bad as business has gotten, I cannot sustain AgAuCu. Yes, I can and will continue AgAuCu as a hobby, but I will need to shut down my website, draw back significantly on social media, generally reduce costs to a level suitable for a hobby. There are so many costs associated with running a small business that have nothing to do with the actual product. By costs, I mean money and time, just to start. So far this year, AgAuCu has only made enough money total, not profit, total, to maintain the website. And obviously that means there are no profits to sustain me or supplies or ads or. Additionally, I basically never see anyone or do anything because I spend all of my time creating jewelry and content along with everything else that goes into running a business. That sounds like hyperbole, but it isn't in the slightest. If I go out to eat or visit family, I'm thinking about and still running AgAuCu the entire time. I work on social media content. When I make tea, I eat my meals at my desk while I'm editing videos and answering emails and DMs. I plan AgAuCu's schedule in bed. I go to sleep thinking about AgAuCu. I wake up entirely disoriented and a little grumpy. All that to say that the costs I pay in all aspects are high, which would be fine because AgAuCu is the one thing that I'm viciously passionate about, but if AgAuCu is failing, then the costs are just not worth it. So yeah, things are getting dire. Even if you ignore that I got sick for like 3 months and got next to nothing done. By the way, I hope I sound better. Before I got sick, I was posting 1 to 3 times a day, every day, on the big social media platforms, and I'm hoping to get back to that this week or the next. Obviously, I'm trying to get long-form videos going again. I'm working on several short-form video series that I hope are interesting and worth engaging with. I'm reaching out to influencers. I'm going to be showing my face more. Shy of spending thousands on advertising, I'm trying anything I can think of and maintaining whatever has already worked. I don't think it's going to be enough. But I really, really hope it is. I'm not ready to give up yet. I know this may sound like whining and complaining, and sure it is, but this is a serious matter. I'm not here to try to guilt you into buying something from me or anything like that. I've just seen micro-business after micro-business suddenly close down or straight up disappear this year, and I see their customers and followers expressing confusion and surprise. Those of us who run micro-businesses are never surprised, so I think we're not being clear and loud enough. I think it's better to say right now that there might not be an AgAuCu, at least not in its current state next year, than to show up on January 1st with a surprise announcement. Plus, I'm allowed to have feelings about the decline of this enterprise that I've worked so hard on for so many years. Right now, I'm sad and unsure and prematurely devastated, but I have hope too that if I can just work a little bit harder, I can figure out how to stop the decline and eventually reverse it. I do plan to continue my Patreon, either way. My Patreon supporters own my heart. What I used to do for years and years was work a couple of part-time jobs and work on AgAuCu all at the same time, but that made me stressed and unwell. If I do end up stepping back from AgAuCu next year, I will be going into full-time employment and, as I said, shifting AgAuCu into a hobby. That means I will not give it enough time to consider it a part-time job. It's too hard and too much. I've earned the knowledge and experience to know that. So what do we all have to look forward to this year from me? I'm going to, first and foremost, finish the I'd Follow Zagreus collection. I'll never be done with Greek myth inspirations, but I can at least round out this particular one. I'm going to be introducing fashion into my content. I'm going to be posting outfit inspirations in both photo and video form. I own like 100 beautiful dresses, so that's where I'm starting. I've started a video series showing you what I do with pieces when I retire them. Now that I can speak and think again, mostly, I'm going to continue that series. You haven't seen it yet, but I have another series started where I'm repairing or otherwise fixing jewelry in my personal collection. I'm hoping that series will help you come up with ideas for fixing issues with your own jewelry. My fiance has started wire wrapping and is already good at it, so first of all, he can go to heck, and second of all, we're brainstorming how to incorporate his work into AgAuCu. We've also picked electroforming back up after hiatus born of frustration. I would really love to get a wedding line of jewelry established along with other products under the AgAuCu umbrella like gift tags and jewelry cases, and more that I'm not ready to talk about yet. It's all just a matter of finding more time or working more efficiently, and also being better at updating the shop. That's all I have to say to you today. Thank you to all of my supporters, from the people who drop a like every once in a while to my return customers. Whatever happens with AgAuCu, you've made this endeavor worth it. Thank you for watching and listening. Bye!